go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Lights on the Game of the Week as Greeley West Spartans look to defend the house and continue to extend their number one place in the 5A Front Range League as they host the visitors from Denver, the Legacy Lightning. Mike Ray along with John Weeding on lead camera and Warren Ray producing. Good to have you along from Greeley West High School Gymnasium. Starting lineups for the Greeley West Spartans tonight. It is Connor Thompson starting at guard. He averages 14.2 points per game. Darren Delacroix at forward at 6'3", averages 10.4 points per game. AJ Lopez, the guard at 6 feet, averaging 4.7 points per game. Preston Marion, the center/forward at 6'5", averaging 8.1 points per game. And it's Cordell Gillingham at 6'2", the other guard/forward at 15.7 points per game. For the Legacy Lightning, starting off, it's Jake Bokenstead. Number 1, he's the senior. Tyler Converse, also a forward at 6'2". Number 3, Jeffrey Salazar, the senior, number 12. Dalton Royer really is kind of the lead, if you will, for the Lightning at 6'4". He's the center. And it's Jaron Leopold. He is a junior, number 32. The saying, good things get better with age, and that's the case for the Spartans, who have now been in the 5A conference really for the past few seasons and have started to ripen like a fine wine. You know, we used to use the word transition in regards to Greeley West, who over the past few years were competitive but are now enjoying the success that you see. And if you recall, before dominated the 4A Northern Conference several years before moving into the 5A. Under Coach Brett Cloughill and staff, senior-led team, and talented juniors and freshmen, the Spartans are the cream rising to the top with many great performances, which we have seen since the Greeley Invitational and have been on a roll ever since. So starting it off to jump center, it's Leopold for the Lightning who get the tap. Lightning coming out. Very much a team that is more like the Spartans size-wise. Also, they'll play very quick. Taking it down, back out front. They're going to spread the floor. Spartans having a great performance against Fairview, a much taller team. We'll talk about that. Shot from 20, no good. Rebound to Thompson. He loses the handle, but they still get the ball back out. But Brett Cloughill doing a great job here with these Spartans. And really, we could spotlight a number of individual players, but really it comes down to team. And it's been great team performances by Greeley West. And at just at the right times, at certain instances in the game, critical at sometimes. On any given night, they're taking it up to Gillingham, goes up and misses the layup, but he gets fouled. But on any given night, a different player steps up with a key play, a key shot, or a key rebound or block shot that gets the Spartans rolling. So going to the line is senior Cordell Gillingham. First one is good. Gillingham averaging 53% from the free throw line and really has been clutch when needed for the Spartans. Second one hitting it. It's now 2-0 Spartans. This is one of those games, we won't say it's a must game, but a very important game because of the standings. Turnaround, nice shot. And getting the hoop very quickly was Tyler Converse. Converse, along with Royer, really are the bread and butter for the team. Gillingham back out. Delacroix, they're going to spread the floor. You can see a lot different as far as the ball handling here with the Legacy Lightning. Dribble drive, AJ gets fouled along the way. Very quick is AJ Lopez. Played quarterback for the Spartans, very agile, comes up with big defensive plays, and you will see him attack the basket and hitting the paint, especially against the bigger players. Trying to draw fouls. Shot from three-point land by Thompson, it's good. Connor really stepping up his game. If you recall, averaged around 10 points. He's up to 14.2, hitting the three-point bomb, 5-2. Shot from three, and it's good. Answering right back is Tyler Converse. You can see very quick losing the handle. All knotted up at 5. This is going to be a different game. Dribble drive, there's the dish going up off the glass. So a nice play, and that was Jeffrey Salazar with the layup, and it's the Lightning with a 2-point lead. Don't let the standings fool you and the record fool you by the Lightning. This is a very good team. There's a spin move by Thompson going up. Check that, it's Gillingham. He gets fouled along the way. So Cordell going to go back and shoot a couple more. Last time it was Gillingham who hit a couple. This time misses it. As you recall, against Fairview, a team that had a center in Frank Ryder at 6'10", and several players coming in off the bench at 6'6". Cordell converting the second. He's got 3 points in the game, and the Spartans down by 1. But it was really the defensive effort, even though Ryder, having 24 points in that game, could have easily had 30-plus, maybe even heading towards 40. But it was the pressure that was put on Ryder that prevented a big night. Shot from three, no good. Delacroix there with the position. Gets fouled, going up for the rebound. So the ball will go back to Greeley West. So the key here is continuity for a quicker team. Crisper passing, executing better. Again, they got away with some things in the last game. Not that the Fairview Knights were bad. It's just a little bit slower team. This is a quicker team. Nice pass off to Marion. Marion getting his first hoop on the catch and shoot. Spartans ahead by 1. Dribble drive. There's the spin. Defense is there. Back out. You can see collapsing very quickly are the Spartans. There's the floater, and it's an offensive foul. And that will go against Logan Paulson, the senior at 6'4". So West getting good position. That's Paulson's second foul of the evening. West ahead by 1. We're going to compare numbers here as far as how they score. Almost even as far as scoring. Very similar. As Thompson behind the back gets fouled along the way. So West will get the ball out of bounds. It is the 6th team foul already by the Lightning. First foul will be assessed to Jaron Leopold. So you can see really the Achilles heel. Nice pass and dish off to Marion. That's 2 quick plays. Marion with 4 points, and now West with a 3-point lead. Back out, throwing it away. Execution maybe not quite as good, even though they're quicker. So far they've made 6 team fouls. That's very quick 6 fouls, which can make a huge difference in West going to the line. In the lineup is Andre Cepeda, the magician. Very quick. We've talked a lot about the freshman, and he's made a difference already. Shot from three-point land, just hitting the heel. Andre likes to shoot from outside, understandably. Coming into tonight, Greeley West averages 60.3 points per game. To Legacy right there with them at 59.6, so technically it's 60. Rebounds almost dead even. We'll talk about that. Nice pass down low, trying to get the reverse, gets fouled. Foul's going to go against Thompson. But on the rebound side, Greeley West averaging 27.2 to 26.1 for Legacy. And how important are rebounds, both offense and defense, for any team? And it's Marion who's leading the league, throwing it potentially away. Legacy steps out of bounds, so the ball goes back to Greeley West. But if you're comparing as far as the rebounding side, Marion averaging 9.9 rebounds a game. We'll just say 10 even. Let's give it to them. And also leads the 5A Front Range Conference in rebounds. So position is everything. Nice dish off going to Marion. He goes back up. Marion, the recipient of some very good passes so far and assists. If you're Coach Klofel, we're trying to get that right here. That is huge. Team play is everything. So we're not going to highlight one player tonight like we have in the past. Team effort. Dish off, nice pass. Getting the hoop was Ross Smith. 12-9. Thompson going to cut the corner back out. Oh, dishes it off to Marion. Marion's got to be loving this. He's getting a lot of balls passed to him, and he's got a good night started. So Preston gets fouled. And actually, they do call it against Marion. That's his first. So maybe a little frustration there on Preston, missing the shot. So the ball goes back to Legacy. Good to have you along in the game of the week. Mike Ray along with John Weeding on lead camera. Warren Ray producing. Shot from three, and it's going to be off the mark. Nice rebound at Delacroix, getting good position. Darren really one of those players that you see that does it all. He can score when they need him to. He can rebound very well. There's the dish going up, missing the layup. Marion losing the handle, had the rebound for the moment. We'll see who the foul is against. Ball looks like it's going to go back to West. You can see Preston standing, looking like he's going to bring it in, but we haven't seen officially what the call is. So it looks like there is a foul on the play, and going to the line will be Cordell Gillingham. So the foul will be assessed to Jeffrey Davis, and that's his first foul of the evening. So Marion gives the recipient tonight of a lot of good passes will step to the line. First one is no good on the 1-and-1, so the ball going back on the rebound to Legacy. Patience is a virtue. Legacy trying to get something going. Down by 3, throwing a number of balls away already in 17 fouls. That could really drive a coach crazy, throwing balls away and team fouls. You can see West doing a good job of keeping Legacy out of the paint. There's the spin move going up off the glass. Nice shot. And getting the hoop for Legacy was Davis. That's his first 2 points of the night. Back out front. West moving it around the circle quickly. Lopez from 3, just leaving it a little short. Quickly rebound by Bokenstad. Shot from three-point land is good. So Tyler Converse coming out banging. He now has 8 points in the ball game, and it's a 2-point lead for Legacy. Gillingham, Marion going to shoot from 18, going to leave it short. West missing a couple of jumpers. Nice dribble drive going up, and a nice floater. And Converse now on fire with 10 points, and quickly a timeout taken by Legacy, which is a little bit shocking. They're having a good run here, and they call timeout. So not sure exactly why they would want to stop the momentum. But as we look at some of the numbers here about the two teams, assist-wise, very similar. West at 12 assists a game to Legacy's 12.2. Steals-wise, Legacy, that's their specialty, at 10.1 to Greeley West 7.6. Blocks going to Legacy, which we've not seen any yet. They have several players at 6'4", averaging almost 5 blocks a game, to Greeley West 2 blocks a game. So that being said, when you have a team that steals the ball well and also blocks the ball well, West will have to be careful as far as their execution. Cepeda yo-yoing up and down, bringing it up forward. We heard that his grandparents were in Hawaii, actually got to watch the game of the week the last time we were here at Greeley West watching the game from Hawaii. Thompson, nice dish off to Delacroix, gets the layup. So A.J. Lopez with a nice assist, and it's Delacroix's first 2 points of the ball game. Down by 2 is West. Final seconds of the first quarter. You can see working for the final shot. There's the shot from 8. Nice shot. And that was Davis with 2 more. Shot from 3, no good. So after 1 in the books, Legacy with a 4-point lead, 18-14. We will take a timeout. Welcome back to Greeley West High School. 1 in the books, and West surprisingly behind in this one, down by 4 points. And so far, as we finished out the quarter, really lighting it up from the outside was Legacy, and primarily it was Tyler Converse hitting some big shots. He's already got 10 points here in the first quarter. 2 points for Jeffrey Salazar, 2 points for Ross Smith, and it is Jeffrey Davis pouring in 4 points. For the Greeley West Spartans, 3 points for Connor Thompson, 2 points for Darren Delacroix, 6 for Preston Marion, and 3 for Cordell Gillingham. So West down by 4. We're not used to saying that. Legacy coming into tonight at 8-6 overall, 1-2 in league. West at 12-2, 3-0. Cepeda for 3, no good, missed 2. Just off. That's AJ going up, getting fouled, will go to the line. So good heads-up play by AJ Lopez. Lopez averages 58% from the free throw line. Foul is on Leopold. That's his second foul. That is the 8th team foul for Legacy. AJ hitting the first, just stepped right up and banged it home. That's his first point of the game. So West, after playing several tall teams, now comes into a little quicker team, better defensive team. AJ hitting 2. Down by 2 is West. Second quarter, good to have you along from Greeley West High School. Friday Night Lights. West against Legacy. You can watch a rebroadcast or a rewind of this as much as you like. Shot from 3, going to leave it short. Run down by Marion. As much as you like, you can watch it either on our Facebook site or, of course, the 2 websites that we have, whether it's Radioactive 24/7 Sports, or if you like music, you can even watch it on our music website, radioactive247.com. Don't forget, we have free apps. That's right, you can watch it on your smartphone, you can watch it on your pads or your Kindle. You can find out more, just go to the website and it'll guide you there. Shot from three-point land and good. And coming out hot is Legacy. They're hitting their outside shots, primarily 3. And that was Salazar banging it home. It's now 21-16. West down by 5. Dribble drive. Nice dish off to Marion. Marion getting the hoop. Gillingham coming out tonight with a lot of assists. And if you're Preston Marion, you're loving it. Shot from 3 again. No good. This time Salazar missing. Rebound to Marion. Nice pass by Lopez. Back out front. Wisely holding it up as West. Gillingham thinking about it. Going to shoot from long range, just missing. Marion tip out. Nice play by Preston, tipping it back out to Cepeda. Thompson for 3. Good. Connor with his second three-point bomb ties it up at 21. So foul on the play, and it looks like it's going to go against West. So the ball will be inbound by the Lightning. That's Cepeda with his first foul. Third team foul of the quarter. So West hanging in there and not used to maybe the speed that they have seen here in the Lightning. It kind of fits their name here for the team. A lot quicker team. They execute a lot better. But they also throw the ball away and they foul a lot more. Knocked out of bounds. Good play by Gillingham. You know, we really expected to see Royer coming out, Dalton Royer. We have not seen him in the game. He is the leader on the team. We're not sure if he's injured or not. But it has been Tyler Converse who's come out, who's really been hitting it from downtown. Dribble drive, dish off, quick passing, almost throwing it away again. Almost stolen by Delacroix. Bag left empted, shot from 25, banging it home. Wow. Bokenstedt hitting a bomb, 3-point lead. That was like 25 feet or more. Nice dribble drive by Thompson going off the glass, catching the defense off guard. Down by 1 is West. Hang on to your wigs, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fast-paced game. There's the turnaround. Nice. Converse in the paint from 8. Takes it to a 3-point lead. This is a fast-paced ball game. Thompson trying to dish it off, knocked away. There's the defense coming through for the Lightning. Salazar going up with the left hand, gets the layup. Nice cross step. So Salazar now with 7 points in the ball game gives a 5-point lead to the Lightning. This is a game you do not want to lose if you're Greeley West. Delacroix missing off the mark from 3-point land. Lightning coming out hot now here in the second quarter. Really the last 3 to 4 minutes, their execution a lot better and hitting the jump shots. That's made the difference. Early in the ball game, you saw a lot of fouls. Maybe a little bit tentative were the Lightning initially, but they're settling down. So West, you can see the defense keeping it outside as far as the offense is concerned of the Lightning. They're going to be content. Dribble drive going up Salazar, blocked by Marion. Tried to challenge the big man. There goes AJ going up with the left hand, missed it. Followed up by Delacroix, and he gets it. So Darren now with 4 points in the ball game, down by 3 is West. Good play by Greeley West. Shot from 3, no good. And going down hard is Gillingham with the rebound. Cordell, we see him basically is the punching bag. So often, how often do we see Cordell either getting hit in the face or going down hard or turning an ankle, but a very tough player, so he's going to go to the line again. Foul on the plays against Tyler Converse. That's his second foul, already 19 fouls for the Lightning. So Cordell looking to shave a little bit here, the lead. Good to have you along on Friday Night Lights. Next week, we will travel to Boulder on Friday night, where West will be taking on the Panthers. Cordell hitting the first on the 1-and-1. 4 points in the ball game. We will cover where West will be going here, not only next week, But as the season winds down, Cordell now adding another point. He's got 5. And West down by 1. Lightning 28-27. Nice pass down low. No look, you can see. Very quick is Converse. Tough player to watch, and he can shoot. Shot from 27. No good. Cepeda coming up with a rebound. There's the quick pass. Nice lead to Gillingham. A great pass by Andre Cepeda, catching Gillingham on the dead run, and now it's West with a 1-point lead. How important is Andre Cepeda on this team? Not only can he shoot well, but wow, what passing. Good court sense, nice pass, and blocked. Looks like the foul's going to go against Delacroix, we assume. Marion was there to block it, so most likely it's a 1-and-1. If you think about it, Delacroix had a great game against Ryder last time. And the double team, first one is no good. Davis with 4 points in the game. But it was really Darren who really kept Frank Ryder from those easy shots and frustrated, and then it would be the team effort as Marion would swing around and use the long arms to put the pressure on Ryder. Otherwise, Ryder could have easily had 40 points in that game with the depth, and at 6'10", we saw him warming up, and he didn't do any layups. He basically slam dunked everything at 6'10". And at 220, 30 pounds, very tough to keep out. But it was Darren Delacroix with the muscle doing a good job keeping Ryder off balance, and it made it tough on Frank Ryder. That's why he had 24 points. So some teams will look at 24 points and think, wow, he had a great night. If you looked at how many he missed that night, a lot of it was due to both Delacroix and Marion. So very good effort defensively. So missing the first was Davis. He's going to go back and try another one. West up by 1. Second quarter action. Good to have you along. Getting the roll was Davis, and it's a tied ball game. This is a good test for West. Going against a quicker team. They've faced a lot of taller teams. We saw that against Cheyenne Central back in the Invitational. That's Cepeda. Delacroix back out to Gillingham. Being very patient here is Greeley West now. They're not rushing their shot. Marion pulling up, trying to go off the glass, no good. Maybe forcing that one a bit. Picked off by Delacroix. Good play. The defensive back doing his job. Shot from 3, no good. Followed up by Delacroix. Goes down hard, getting fouled. You can see quickly helped up by his teammates. So Darren will go to the line. We're used to seeing this with Darren again. He's a football player, so he's used to getting roughed up or doing the roughing. So the foul will go against Jeffrey Davis. That's his second foul. It's now 10 team fouls for Legacy. Darren a little bit strong. Coming back into the ball game for Marion is A.J. Lopez. Second one by Darren, a little bit off tonight. Very smooth against Fairview. Hit everything that he attempted on the free throws. So just a little bit off. That's basketball. On any given night, you're sharper in some areas and not so good in others. But Darren doing another good job down low on the defense, getting rebounds and intercepting passes. So we're all knotted up. It looks like Marion, coming back into the ball game quickly. And it looks like Cepeda is going to take a seat. Going up, trying to dish it off defense, knocks it out of bounds. You could see Converse trying to dish Davis. Discussion, and you can see Greeley West trying to plead their case that it was off one of the Lightning players. Nonetheless, the Navy Blue gets it back. we're surprised that we are not seeing Royer tonight. Triple drive getting tripped along the way. This is going to be one of those ticky-tack fouls. We're assuming it might go against Lopez, but literally was just standing there and he ran into him. Foul goes against Connor Thompson, and you could see he was not attempting to knock the ball or slap. It was just literally the player that was driving ran into him, so he gets assessed with a foul. So Thompson now with 2 fouls in the ball game. It's all knotted up at 29. Stolen nicely by Thompson. There's the return. Oh, nice dish, but kicking it out of bounds was Jeffrey Salazar, because that would have been an easy hoop for West. You could see Delacroix looking to dish it off quickly and kicking the ball out of bounds. So it'll go back Thompson on the inbound. Minute and a half left. Game going by rather quickly. There's the pass. Gillingham, and they're going to call the foul on Cordell, and you can see they must have called some kind of an offensive foul on a push. So that's Gillingham's first. So the Lightning pushing it up, looking to break the tie. Knocking it away is Delacroix. Good hands. Ball going back to Legacy. You can see a number of calls here the Spartans are questioning, thinking they made a good defensive play. This is one of those games they're going to just have to scratch their way through this because of the speedy Lightning. Very evenly matched speed-wise. Nice dish. Missing the layup is Davis going back up, but getting the hoop. And this time it was actually Leopold with his first 2. So it was Gillingham returning the service. And you could see there's going to be a foul on the play. And it looks like A.J. Lopez might be the recipient. We'll wait officially here, and it's actually Lopez that was fouled. So we're not sure the nature. You could see a number of players, including A.J., going after the ball. And we're still waiting officially to see who they're going to assess this to. You can see the coach for the Lightning wondering also the call, and going out is Tyler Converse. If it's Converse, that's huge. Also going out is Davis. So the foul goes against Bokenstead, and that is his second foul. So A.J. steps to the line, calmly steps up, bangs it home. So far hitting him on free throws. A.J. with 3 points in the game. Second one not wasted any time. 4 points for Lopez. 2-point lead for West. So the Lightning here in a battle, really giving a very good challenge to the white-clad Spartans. Foul on the play. Ball going back to the Spartans on the inbound. Cepeda back in, as you can see in our screen. Foul assessed to Campbell Killian, and that is his first foul. So West really could use a hoop here, try to get some kind of a pad here on the lead. This team can score very quickly. We saw Converse shooting a lot from downtown, hitting some big shots, and some nice plays by Jeffrey Salazar attacking the lane. For the Lightning, that has been their challenge tonight, along, we'll add in there, Jeffrey Davis. Shot from three-point land, good! Guess who? The magician is in the house. And hitting it just before the buzzer is Andre Cepeda, giving West a 5-point lead. Good to have you along in the game of the week. Friday Night Lights here from Greeley West High School, where Greeley West is enjoying a 5-point lead, 36-31. We will take a timeout.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Make a statement with customized one-of-a-kind treats to make your next event or party special with My 3 Cupcakes in Centennial. Nina Aguirre creates custom cakes, cookies, cupcakes, and specialty party sweets that will make your mouth water and will match your budget for almost any occasion. Make a statement with customized yummy treats for weddings, parties, graduations, and more. My 3 Cupcakes. Call or email Nina at my3cupcakes@hotmail.com or 303-887-0979 or find her on Facebook.
Got a sluggish computer that just doesn't want to get out of bed in the morning? Computer Concepts and Security can diagnose, find a solution, and remove those nasty viruses that nag at your computer. Call Rich Harris, who has over 25 years of computer diagnostic, repair, and improve your computer performance while finding solutions to keep your computer safe from viruses and hackers. Call 970-388-3317, 970-388-3317, or find him on Facebook. Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Make a statement with customized one-of-a-kind treats to make your next event or party special with My 3 Cupcakes in Centennial. Nina Aguirre creates custom cakes, cookies, cupcakes, and specialty party sweets that will make your mouth water and will match your budget for almost any occasion. Make a statement with customized yummy treats for weddings, parties, graduations, and more. My 3 Cupcakes. Call or email Nina at my3cupcakes@hotmail.com or 303-887-0979 or find her on Facebook.
Got a sluggish computer that just doesn't want to get out of bed in the morning? Computer Concepts and Security can diagnose, find a solution, and remove those nasty viruses that nag at your computer. Call Rich Harris, who has over 25 years of computer diagnostic, repair, and improve your computer performance while finding solutions to keep your computer safe from viruses and hackers. Call 970-388-3317, 970-388-3317, or find him on Facebook.
Welcome back to Greeley West High School. We are at halftime. We've still got 5 minutes left, and really it has been a very quick game. And when I say quick, not so much time-wise, but the pace of what the two teams have shown. Really, it looks like a road race going on as Greeley West with a 5-point lead at 36-31. Scoring so far for the Legacy Lightning, pouring in 12 points, has been Tyler Converse. He's got 2 fouls in the game. Jake Bokenstead hitting a 3-point bomb close to the end of the second quarter. He's got 3. 7 points for Jeffrey Salazar, doing a very good job of attacking the lane and getting easy hoops. Ross Smith with 2. 5 points for Jeffrey Davis, more in the center. He's a taller player at about 6'4". He had 5 points. And it's 2 points for Jaron Leopold. For the Greeley West Spartans, pouring it in with a last-second bomb from three-point land. It's Andre Cepeda with 3 points. The Magic Act continues. Connor Thompson with another very steady ball game with 8 points. Darren Delacroix solid down low, pouring in 4 points. A.J. Lopez knocking down 4 free throws with 4 points. Preston Marion early in the ball game getting some very good passes from the rest of the team with 8 points. And it's Cordell Gillingham leading the way with 9 points, another solid effort, and a number of attempts from the free throw line. Taking a look at the standings coming into tonight, and we're going to talk about the 5A Front Range basketball standings. And it is Greeley West leading at 12-2, 3-0. Right with them is the Broomfield Eagles. Does that sound familiar? It sounds like football from the 4A Northern Conference about 5 years ago. They're at 11-2, 4-0. Boulder, who you will see next week on the Game of the Week on Friday night, is at 9-5, 3-1, followed by Fort Collins at 8-5, 3-1. Monarch at 9-6 overall, 3-1. Fairview, who we just saw here the other night, at 6-7, 2-1. Fossil Ridge, who plays against Greeley West. Greeley West will travel on Tuesday to Fort Collins, and they are at 9-4 overall, 2-1 in league. Rocky Mountain, a solid season at 7-7, 2-2. Legacy at 8-6, 1-2, and they're playing a very good game. And one that we're not used to seeing, Loveland at 2-12 overall and 1-3. The schedule after tonight, as we mentioned, Greeley West goes to Fossil Ridge, and that will be in Fort Collins. That'll be this coming Tuesday. Also on Friday night, it is Boulder against the Panthers. These are not easy teams. Again, as we're seeing like Legacy, they will give you a competitive effort, and if you're not on your game, they will run right past you. Then the big game coming up on the 26th, and that will be against Broomfield, and that will be here at Greeley West High School, and that's actually on the 2nd of February. On the 5th of February at home against Rocky Mountain. Then on the 9th, Greeley West travels to Fort Collins to take on the Lambkins. On the 12th, back home against Pooter. And then it's finishing it out in the final 2 games of the season at Monarch against Monarch on the 16th. And then at Loveland High School will be, of course, taking on Loveland. And then the playoffs begin. So very important that West now really keep the heat on. Legacy, who is not high in the standings, you can see is a very competitive team, and these are teams that you don't want to lose against. And again, as you get closer to the teams that are towards the top in the state, and we're going to cover that in just a moment, very important that you keep your consistency. You want to try to get that home court advantage after the 18th, which really, if you look at it, we're just around less than a month away from the playoffs potentially beginning. looking at some of the leaders as far as scoring is concerned, when you take a look at Fossil Ridge, who West will see this coming Tuesday, they will be facing the number one scorer in the Front Range Conference in Braxton Bertolet. He averages 26 points a game. They will also see another leader coming up towards the end of the season on the 16th against Pooter, Mitchell Yoakum, who pours in 25 a game. And Fairview Frank Ryder, we've already seen at 21.9. So it's Legacy with the ball as we enter into the third quarter. Good to have you along on Friday Night Lights here from Greeley West High School. Pull up no good off the glass. Coming up quickly with the ball is Connor Thompson on the rebound. Gillingham with a head fake. Back out front. Delacroix from three. No good. Nice rebound going to Logan Paulson. Good position. Lightning needing a hoop here if they want to stay close. West, when they start getting on a roll, very tough when they get their execution in that transition game on the quick passes, getting it out. West so far has done a very good job of keeping the Lightning from being in the paint and scoring in the paint. Really, they only got a couple of easy hoops down low on a transition. But really, it has been a very good job by West to keep scoring from outside 10 feet, traveling. So the ball will go back to Greeley West. Mike Ray along with John Weeding on lead camera, Warren Ray producing. Good to have you along. West looking to extend the lead. Thompson have a very good game so far. We're going to talk to Coach Klofel coming up at the end of the ball game. Thompson had the lane open, taking it down to Marion, back out, throws it away. May have passed up an easy one. You can see Delacroix reaching in, committing the foul. So the ball inbound, it's going to be Darren's second foul of the evening. And this is that time of the game where you don't want to let down. Third quarter's when you got a little bit of a lead. There's the shot going with the left hand. That was Jaron Leopold. Now down by three is the Lightning. West on top. But you don't want to lose your concentration and let the Lightning get back in this. Shot from three. Darren has not hit one from out there. Marion off of Marion's head, literally, and the ball will go back to the Lightning. So concentration and keeping your execution very important. Sometimes it's harder to keep a lead. Dishing it down low, working Delacroix, gets fouled by Delacroix. So that's Logan Paulson with the spin move. You can see Logan at 6'4" and 220 almost looks like a linebacker, very similar to Delacroix as far as size and strength. First one is no good by Paulson. Paulson averages 60% from the line. So we're not sure exactly why Royer is not in this game. Second one gets the roll, and now it's a 2-point lead, and that's Paulson's first point of the ball game. In street clothes, sitting on the bench, so most likely there may be an injury there. Back out Zepeda's back in the game, going down on his wallet, and helped up is Gillingham. So West will get the ball back. You can see Cepeda getting ready to bring it in. Foul on the play goes against Paulson, his third foul. First team foul for the Lightning. Lightning really, you think about it, in the first half, had 11 team fouls. Gillingham trying to go back up, trapped. Defense is there, but getting called for a foul. You can see Legacy did not like that. It's both Salazar and Bokenstedt in. We'll see who they assess it to. So West will get the ball out. It is going to go against Bokenstedt. That's his third foul, so they're going to need to get him out of there. And it looks like he will be replaced by Campbell Killian. So Killian at 6'2" will be the shooting guard. Thompson through the legs, nothing there on the baseline. Marion going to attack it, goes up, gets it blocked. Good defense. There's the dish going up left hand, getting the layup. Nice dish. And coming in is Aaron Ahadi, getting his first 2 points of the ball game. All knotted up at 36, so just crawling their way back in as the Lightning, scratching it and getting caught up. Shot from 3, and it's good by Thompson. Thompson hitting the bomb just when they needed it, a 3-point lead for West. But how important is execution? And you could see some timely fouls for the Lightning, which allowed them to get back into this ball game, in a very good pass that we saw by Tyler Converse. So when Tyler is not scoring, he's dishing the ball off well, and they got the layup. But just like that, Connor Thompson, as we mentioned at the beginning of the webcast tonight, where different players at different times come in and either hit big shots, get big rebounds, get good passes. We saw that with Cepeda going into halftime, with seconds left hitting the 3-point bomb, putting West ahead by 5. So you can see some adjustments potentially being made here by West. We'll see how they come out now with a 1-point lead. Every night it's a different challenge in this league. You either play against a big, powerful team that may not pass or move as well that we saw in Fairview, or it's a much quicker team out of Denver tonight in Legacy. That's what coaching is all about. Knocked down by Marion. So they can go back and get it. No problem there. You can see Converse setting it up. Going to spread the floor and try to open up the paint. That's what they do. There's the turnaround. No good. Hitting the heel was Davis. Good idea, trying to open up the paint. Cepeda. Defense is there on the coverage. Lopez for 3. No good. Rebound going to Converse. Pass looking, there's a quick pull-up, no good. Volleyball going back to Lightning. Taken up with the left hand, no good. Taken back up, getting fouled. We'll see who they call it against. So it's going to go against Legacy. You can see, looking at the stripes, both sides, a little bit anxious. Foul on the play is going to go against Davis. That's his 3rd foul. So a couple of Lightning with 3 fouls apiece. Cepeda, how much fun is it to watch this player with some of the moves that he has? Thompson going to attack. Oh, nice move by Thompson, getting the layup. Connor Thompson, a couple of big hoops. First a 3-point bomb, and then a nice layup on the cross step in the paint. Gives West a lead. Once again, 5 points. Huge play. As we mentioned, on any given night, one night it's Gillingham, another night it's Thompson. Could be Cepeda. We saw Delacroix with some big games, and Marion with a good game tonight with 8 points. So a very good game. So you can see the crowd, they go electric every time that you see a big move there. In this case, it was Connor Thompson's turn for the big play. As we mentioned, some of the leaders scoring-wise, Jackson Everhart from Fossil Ridge, who West will see. They'll see the top 2 scorers. We already mentioned Braxton Bertollet with 25.5, 26 points a game. They will also see Jackson Everhart with 17.2 points per game. So it should be a very interesting game from Fort Collins this coming Tuesday. Now you can see why it's important that West wins this game. Shot from 3, no good. Legacy moving it out, almost stolen by Cepeda. There's the dish. There's the turnaround going up with the left hand, missing the layup. Marion coming up with the rebound. Preston doing another good job down low, getting good position. Thompson, so many moves. Which one do you use, right? You could see him doing the stutter step there. Looked like a running back. Fortunately, he was dribbling the ball at the same time. Cepeda. You wonder what he's going to do. So West playing more deliberate now with a 5-point lead. Lopez trying to work it in down low, knocked out of bounds. Good play. That's Davis knocking it out. So West will get the ball. 2.5 left here, third quarter. Friday Night Lights, Greeley West High School, 5A Front Range Conference action. And we'll see what the call is. So the ball will go back. We assume it's some kind of an offensive foul against West. We'll see who they call. They do call it against Cepeda. That's his third foul for West. Unusual to see Andre with 3 fouls at any time. There's the pull-up from 12. Nice shot. And if we're saying his name correctly, Ahadi, that's Aaron Ahadi. He's got 4 points in the game, shaving it to a 3-point lead for West. Gillingham going to go back up, goes up off the glass, gets the shot. Beautiful body control by Cordell there. Going with the right hand, gets the shot up off the glass. A lot of people will try to go straight in. Cordell using the glass. That's a great play. When your body is flying like that, why not use the glass? Shot from 3, hitting a bomb. That was a huge shot from Converse. He's got 15 in the game. Dribble drive, nice move by Lopez. Just leaving the player. You can still see the shorts in the rafters on the fake. So Javier with another good game tonight. Almost knocked down AJ. Really smooth with those moves tonight. Dribble drive going up. Nice floater by Converse, answering right back. 17 points in the ball game. Trying to stay close, down by 2 as the Lightning. Feels like a prize fight. Marion with a nice head fake, going to go up strong, gets fouled. So most likely the foul is going to go against Davis. If it is, that could be his 4th foul. So on the inbound, it is Davis. That is his 4th foul. So we'll see if they keep him in or look to go to the bench. Davis pretty much going the whole way as far as playing center. You can see, yep, they're going to bring in to replace Davis. It'll be Paulson set to come in. Nice head fake. Gillingham going up. Dish off to Marion. Marion on the assist. Gets the hoop. So some very good passing. Preston with 10 points. West back up by 4. Less than a minute left here, third quarter. Davis goes up off the glass. Nice move. And trying to keep it close. And that's where you have trouble as a coach. Your player, who now has 7 points and has made a difference in the paint, is going to be replaced. So Gillingham going to work it for the last shot along with the rest of the Spartans. Cepeda out front. AJ, of course, also knocked away. Good defense. There's the pass out. Converse looking still. They got to get it off for 3. No good. We'll see if they called a foul on his wallet. It was Converse, but they don't call anything. So after 3 in the books, a 2-point lead for West, 47-45, we will take a timeout. Final quarter, you can see the Spirit team entertaining the folks here. Very good halftime show. West has been known for years for their spirit team, and in this case it's the cheerleaders doing a good job. So West now entering into the final quarter with a 2-point lead. Lightning playing very tough, as we mentioned. Looks more like a prize fight tonight between the two teams, and really it has been Tyler Converse that made a difference. He's now got 17 points in the ball game for Legacy. We'll give you some numbers here in just a moment. Salazar doing a good job, number 12 for Legacy out front. Delacroix back out front. Thompson thought about it. Gillingham going to take it for three, no good. Rebound going to Lopez. Nice play by AJ. Dribble drive going up with the right hand as Delacroix gets the hoop, and he gets fouled. Huge play by Darren. As we mentioned, big hoops at big times. So now it's Darren's turn. He's got 6 points in the ball game. Foul on the play is going to go against Paulson. So they're two big men, and both Paulson and Davis both with 4 points each. So now if you're Gunnar Johnson, you're thinking, what do I got to do to nurse this one home with the two big men? And you have Royer on the bench injured. So Delacroix trying to add to the lead. A little bit strong tonight. Hasn't made a free throw. Unusual for Darren. That's Salazar. Got to give credit so far. Converse with a very good game here tonight. Not only shooting, but passing. Salazar for three, no good. AJ fighting for the rebound, gets it. Good play by the former quarterback. We can say that now. He's a senior. Hard to believe. Dribble drive. Thompson goes up, gets fouled. Great play by Connor Thompson. You could see he knew he was going to get hit. Finished the play, draws the foul, goes to the line. First one leaves it a little bit short is Thompson. We're going to talk about the state standings here in just a moment and where West will be potentially after tonight. Second one is no good. Unusual to see Thompson miss two. He averages 80% from the line. So both Delacroix and Thompson, who are pretty much money from the line, both missing a couple of free throws each in the last 30 seconds. We'll see if that makes a difference or not in this game. Stolen by AJ. Nice play. Going to attack the basket. Goes up off the glass. AJ Lopez, a couple of big hoops. More importantly, a big steal, and he's got 8 points in the ball game. That was huge for West. The defense starting to show its colors and coming up on the transition baskets. The defense providing the offense. Kind of sounds like a Broncos team, right? Shot from three, and it's off the glass, off the backboard, literally. Gillingham going to push it up, goes with the reverse, gets the shot. Just when you think you've seen it all from Cordell, he comes through. You could see had committed himself and had enough presence of mind and body control, just went with the layup in the reverse. So now West, extending the lead, has an 8-point lead here with 6 minutes left here in the ball game. So some big plays and much needed plays here for Greeley West tonight, because as we mentioned, this is a game that you don't want to lose. Very important. Other games going on to tonight. Horizon taking on Fossil Ridge. That's in Fort Collins. Monarch at Loveland. Boulder against Rocky Mountain. Fairview at Broomfield. That's a big game because Fairview is a good team. If they have a good night tonight, could knock Broomfield down, and that will help West as far as the standings is concerned. Fort Collins to finish out what's going on in the 5A Front Range against Mountain Range tonight, and that's in Denver. Recent games, Legacy over Pooter, 67-55. It was Rocky Mountain with a huge night over Horizon 59-34. Broomfield over Boulder 57-49. And of course, the last game that we did here at Greeley West, West winning over Fairview 70-56. So it's the Lightning now with just a little over 6 minutes left on the inbound. It's Jaron Leopold and it's Bokenstead with the dribble. Legacy needing a hoop here to try to stay close, down by 8. You can see spreading the floor, trying to get something down low. Davis back into the game, nursing those 4 fouls. Paulson on the bench with 4. Shot from 3, Converse hits it. Watch out for Tyler Converse. Hits another 3-point bomb. 20 points in the game, shaving the lead. Gillingham, oh, nice pass to Marion. Marion going up off the glass. You could see Preston was thinking about slamming it. But some very good passing, 12 points for Preston tonight, past his season average of 8. Keep in mind, Preston can shoot very well. We've seen him in the years in the past, loves to take the jump shot. Going up off the glass was Davis. He's got 9 in the ball game, down by 5, keeping it close. But Preston is a streak shooter. And with so many other options now in the offense, really can work more, which he's done very well on the boards. That's why he's leading the conference. Delacroix, going to dribble drive, gets fouled. So you could see Darren looking to dish it off on a 3-point shot, setting it up. So Darren going to go to the line. A little bit off tonight on the free throws, but he's doing it everywhere else. Coming in is Andre Cepeda. Going out is A.J. Lopez. Lopez with a very good game tonight. Clutch plays, clutch steals by A.J. Like we said, on any given night. Darren taking a little off, gets the first one on the 1-and-1. So the adjustment by Darren, he's missed 4, a little bit strong, maybe too much Wheaties or something. Do they still eat Wheaties, I wonder? Second one is good. 7-point lead for West. Losing the handle is Birkenstock. A little bit of harassment there by Cepeda. Keep in mind, Andre, just a freshman. We keep talking, and there's the block, but fouled along the way. If it's Cepeda, that'll be his 4th foul. Yep, it is. You can see by the way he's raising his hands. Not happy with that. So we'll see. Yep, Andre comes out with 4.5 left. Most likely Lopez, yeah, he's right back in. Got about 20 seconds of rest. These guys are in good condition. You can see Thompson looking to try to pick that off. Back out front, you can see whipping it around. Shot from 25, no good. Wow, that was way outside the circle, was Converse, but he had plenty of push on it. And West gets fouled. We'll see who goes to the line. It looks like Thompson is going to go to the line, quickly racing up. So West with a 7-point lead. Foul and fouling out of the game is Jeffrey Davis. So it'll be Paulson along the way. You can see him trotting back in next to Delacroix, number 44, to finish it out, and he's got 4 fouls. Thompson hitting the first on the 1-and-1. Second one by Connor is good, draining it, showing that 80% free throwing ability. So West now with a 9-point lead and just at the right time, set off by some very good plays. A.J. Lopez, one of the spark plugs tonight. You can see him out front there, number 10. Thompson and Gillingham, other very solid, good games. Delacroix, another good game. And Marion, really maybe the best game we've seen for Darren as far as scoring is concerned tonight. Actually, Preston. Marion always solid on the rebound side. 4 minutes left. You can see more of a, I won't say panic mode, but they are moving the ball very quickly. Lightning knowing they've got to make some points up, going up. Shot from 18, nice shot and a nice setup to Jaron Leopold by Salazar. Going baseline, then just hitting the open man. Down by 7 is the Lightning. West has to stay competitive here, and Salazar fouls Thompson on the reach in. So Thompson going to go to the line. 9 team fouls. That's the second foul by Salazar. And you can see how fouls, especially in the fourth quarter, when you have a good free thrower like Thompson, could hurt you. Thompson now got it dialed in. Hits the free throw. Thompson with 16 in the ball game. Second one is money. He's got 17 in the ball game. Connor Thompson. You can see why they would want somebody like Thompson handling the ball, because they're going to be aggressive. Pass down low. Nice pass by Paulson. Shot from 3. No good. Goes up over the top, so the ball will go back over the backboard to West. We're going to cover the state standings after the ball game. We anticipate talking to Coach Klofel, and we'll see who the foul is. You can see attacking the lane was Gillingham, so he'll go to the line. 10 team foul. We saw that in the first half where the Lightning had 11 team fouls. So now looking to make it a 10-point lead is Cordell Gillingham. First one is good by Cordell. He's got 14 points in the ballgame. Very solid effort by Gillingham. He's got 14, and Thompson with 17. Second one left it a little bit short, so it's a 10-point ball game. 3 minutes left. Good to have you along Friday Night Lights. There's the dish off to Paulson. Gets fouled, gets the hoop, goes to the line. So Paulson stepping in, gets the hoop. But how important now are those fouls on the two big men? Davis is out already on fouls. Foul goes against Gillingham. That's his second foul. And Logan, looking to make a three-point play, gets it. So he's got 4 points in the game and trying to stay close. Down by 7 is the Lightning. Almost loses the handle. And we'll see. They call a foul on Gillingham. Didn't even touch him. That would be one, if you could throw a red flag like they do in football to review it, you would do that, because literally Bokenstedt did not get touched and literally tripped over the ball as he took it away from Cordell. But nonetheless, they give the foul to Cordell. That's his third foul. First one is good on the 1-and-1. 4 points in the night for Jake. He averages 71% from the free throw line. A very good free throwing team is the Lightning. A number of players over 70%. Second one is good. So if you're Greeley West, this is the time you don't want to get ticky-tack fouls, because they could free throw their way back into this. Now down by 5, still plenty of time. Thompson. You could see against Salazar, it's a good matchup there out front. Cepeda looking to make the moves there. You can see spreading the floor, and you can see how aggressive that nice pass down to Gillingham. The defense went out to attack the ball and left Gillingham in the presence of mind. Was Thompson again. We've seen, how many times have we said that in this season, where Thompson will hit the open man, and they just drew them out, and basically it was all Gillingham with the easy layup. So good passing And Gillingham, the recipient, now has 16 points in the ball game, and West now extending the lead once again. So really what's been hurting the Legacy Lightning is, first of all, their big men getting in foul trouble. That has been one of the reasons. The other has been the team fouls, which has allowed West to free throw and get somewhat of a lead. And you think about some of those missed free throws in the first half that has really could extend this lead. West could be over 12-point lead. But the free throw line has hurt them somewhat. But some big plays that we have seen by A.J. Lopez, Connor Thompson, Darren Delacroix, Cordell Gillingham, just to name a few, that has kept West in the lead, and some very good execution on the transition. So West doing what they do, they make very good transitions, and they adjust very, very well. That's why they're leading so well in this conference against some very big and competitive teams. You don't have to have guys at 6'10 or 6'8 at center when you have good team players like West has. Shot from three-point line, going to be short. Might have been blocked. Delacroix with the rebound. Push up quickly. There it is to Gillingham. Again, heads-up passing by Greeley West, spotting the open men. Delacroix with another very good assist. So far, it's Gillingham now with 18 points in the ball game. And the assists very much up for Greeley West tonight. A number of very good passes on the break. That's what's hard against Greeley West. When they get the ball, they're looking up court very quickly and looking to pass and hit an open man that's streaking. First one is good. And that is Jaron Leopold. Eight-point lead. Second one is good. And you could see a very good free-throwing team. Leopold, oddly enough, maybe one of the weaker free throwers at 55%, but their leaders in free throwing is Sire with 93%, and it's Smith at 92%. Several guys in the 80% free throwing range. So we see a timeout being called by Greeley West. Less than 2 minutes left here in the ball game. We're just going to keep it right here. As we mentioned, if you look at the league, and we're talking about the 5A conference that West has been in here for the past few years, and it's odd because you look at the teams that West has played. For example, teams like Hooter, Greeley West is 3-6. If you look at Boulder, Greeley West is 2-4. If you look at Broomfield, they're 2-4. Fort Collins 2-9, and Fossil Ridge at 2-13. And Fairview, they had never won a game until this week against Fairview. So you can see now, and Legacy, West was 3-2. But the cream is rising, and you can see the maturation of this program for Greeley West. And now this is the year where they have really risen to the top. You can see getting quickly fouled was Marion. Probably a good idea. Preston, even though he's a good free thrower, is not their top free thrower. So Preston Marion stepping to the line at 67%. Foul on the play is Ross Smith. That's his first foul. 10th team foul. Marion missing the first. So down by 7. You could be icing this game if you're hitting free throws for West. Fourth period, good to have you along. Friday Night Lights, Greeley West against Legacy. Greeley West, another solid performance. Second one is good by Preston. So Marion hitting it when needed. He's got 15 points in the ballgame. Very balanced scoring. We'll give you some totals here in less than 2 minutes. Nice pass off, going up off the glass, and dish from Bokenstadt. And getting the hoop was Leopold. So Leopold with a good game tonight also. Thompson dribbling through some traffic gets fouled along the way, and that's the guy you want going to the line. Connor dialing it up in the last, hitting 4 free throws in a row. So up by 6 points, and Connor, if he can hit 2, can add it and make it an 8-point pad. It's been a very good game tonight for Greeley West. Thompson hitting the first. He's got 18 points in the game. And the reason being is this is a quicker team, so it causes your offense to play at a different speed. Second one is perfect. So Connor now with 19 points in the game. Dribble drive, no foul. Coming up is Delacroix with the ball, minute 15. They can ice this. And fouled is Marion going up. But as we mentioned, playing against a quick team like Legacy, who is a very good team defensively, one of the top teams in the league as far as steals are concerned and assists. And West did a very good job of executing a very good team on the defensive side. Taking his time, draining it, is Marion. He's got 16. Second one, it's a 10-point lead. So Marion now with 17 points in the ball game. I'll be very interested to hear from Brett Klofel about tonight's performance because of the balanced attack. We have seen in the past few games that we've covered a couple of players that really have stepped up. And we've seen performances where West has put up 25 points by, in this case, it was Gillingham. But now a very balanced attack. Hitting the first one is Bokenstead. He has got 6 points in the game. West up by 9. You can see the Lightning trying to shave it to an 8-point lead. Still plenty of time. Missing the second one. Nice rebound by Marion. And Preston gets fouled. You could see by the way that he came down at an angle, you're almost concerned for his ankles. Sometimes when players come down after a big rebound like that, you land on another player's foot and you turn an ankle. So you always watch it when you have your senior players. Now this is funny. We see AJ standing there like he wanted to take the free throws. He's had a good night at the free throw line, but is Marion going to take the shots? They have not flashed who it was on the foul. The first one is good by Marion. He's got 18 in the game. 10-point lead. Second one is good. 19 points for Preston Marion, his biggest performance of the season. And probably the best balanced performance we've seen. AJ getting fouled as he turned and dribbling through the pressure. Will most likely go to the line. Out of fouls. They're past the 10-point mark. So the foul on the play is going to go against Ross Smith. That's his second foul. AJ, a good night from the line tonight. This time we jinx him. That's what happens when we say that, right? My producer giving me the look like, zip it. Second one is good. AJ now with 9 points in the game. West with a 12-point lead. Shot from 3, no good. Guess who? Sweeping it. Preston Marion. He gets fouled again. So it's turned into a free throw match, basically, as we finish this one out. And this is exactly what you want if you're Greeley West, as you're getting not only some free throwing practice, but you're sending good free throwers to the line. So it's Preston Marion stepping up once again. First one is good. Marion with 20 in the game. Second one, if he gets he does. So Marion, very good night tonight, and a lot of it had to do with the passing to Marion and his rebounds. Going back up, nothing there. Delacroix there with his hands up might have altered that. Getting fouled quickly as he streaks towards the basket is A.J. Lopez. Most likely we'll get some free throws here. So West now enjoying a 14-point lead. This pretty much is in the refrigerator with 32 seconds left. AJ now with 10 points in the game. Second one quickly gets his 11th point. So a very good performance by Greeley West tonight. In fact, we want to say very good performance. A shot from three, no good. Rushing the shot, Lopez with the rebound. Gillingham going to waste the clock. They're going to spread it, and this should pretty much do it. Most likely they'll foul somebody unless they just let it run out. Delacroix back out top. Gillingham. Cepeda back in the game, and that's it. So West with a very, very good performance, especially in about the last 5 minutes with the execution and heads-up passing. A lot of assists. We don't have official assists here for you, but we do have point totals, which we will cover in just a moment. Greeley West going on winning this one 78-62. We're going to take a timeout. We'll get you some numbers, and hopefully we will get an interview with the head coach, Brett Clofell. You're watching the Game of the Week on Radioactive247sports.com. We will take a timeout.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Make a statement with customized one-of-a-kind treats to make your next event or party special with My 3 Cupcakes in Centennial. Nina Aguirre creates custom cakes, cookies, cupcakes, and specialty party sweets that will make your mouth water and will match your budget for almost any occasion. Make a statement with customized yummy treats for weddings, parties, graduations, and more. My 3 Cupcakes. Call or email Nina at my3cupcakes@hotmail.com or 303-887-0979 or find her on Facebook.
Got a sluggish computer that just doesn't want to get out of bed in the morning? Computer Concepts and Security can diagnose, find a solution, and remove those nasty viruses that nag at your computer. Call Rich Harris, who has over 25 years of computer diagnostic, repair, and improve your computer performance while finding solutions to keep your computer safe from viruses and hackers. Call 970-388-3317, 970-388-3317, or find him on Facebook.
And welcome back to Greeley West High School. We're being entertained after the performance by the Spirit team. Greeley West over the years has had won awards for their Spirit team, and tonight doing another very good job. We also saw the cheerleaders earlier doing a terrific job at halftime. But tonight it was a great job and a great performance by Greeley West, coming out a little bit slow earlier. And if you're a coach like Brett Clofell, they're always looking to improve, but you can see heavy improvement as far as passing tonight for Greeley West, who is a very good team passing-wise. But you could see very balanced attack by Greeley West. Another great performance by the girls. We'll give you some point totals. We'll start off with the low man, who had a great game anyways. Andre Cepeda with 3 points. But then it really picks up, and this is where the balance really goes. It was Connor Thompson with 19 points and some very, very good passing. And as we saw towards the end, some very good free throwing to really put the icing on the cake as Greeley West went on to win 78-62. Darren Delacroix with a very strong performance tonight with 8 points. A.J. Lopez really pouring it on, especially on the free throws and getting some very timely rebounds and also some interceptions, if you will. The quarterback doing a good job, poured in 13 points. And as we look down the line, it was Preston Marion with 21 points in the ball game, the recipient of some very, very good passing, especially early in the ball game, is where he really scored. And then towards the end, with some very big rebounds and getting fouled, and it was Preston Marion stepping to the line with 21 points. Cordell Gillingham, who we've seen over the past few games, will definitely give up some points with some very good passing to dish off to some of his other players. A solid performance, as always, by Cordell with 18 points. So, West, if you take a look at the scores, you had one scorer with 19 points, another with 13, 21, and 18 points. Very balanced scoring. Now we'll take a look at the Legacy Lightning, who had another very good game tonight. It was Jake Bokenstead with 6 points. Tyler Converse, a very good game, stepping in and really pouring it on, the senior with 20 points. And keep in mind, some big rebounds, some big passing, and also leading the team. And a lot of that due to the fact that senior Dalton Royer, who is at 6'4", one of the leaders, was out tonight. We could see, we don't know the reason that he was out, but he was in street clothes. So most likely Dalton was injured tonight, one of their big players. Jeffrey Salazar, a very good game out front with 7 points and some good passing. Very tenacious as far as trying to stay with both Cordell Gillingham and with Connor Thompson. Ross Smith poured in 2 points. Aaron Ahadi coming in off the bench, the junior, with 4 points. And then it was Jeffrey Davis who fouled out, but right until the end did a very good job. He put in 9 points and stayed with Preston Marion. It was Jaron Leopold, the other junior forward, with 10 points. And then it was Logan Paulson coming in off the bench with 4 points. So we are waiting for Brett Cloakville. It looks like he's coming here. We're going to go ahead and take a short timeout. You're watching the Game of the Week on Radioactive 24/7 Sports. We'll be right back with an interview. And welcome back to Greeley West High School. A very convincing game, and you want to turn down that sound more. We've got, yeah, there we go. We don't want to blast Coach Cloakville out of the gym. You got nothing? You can't hear us? Okay. He's got nothing in the earphones. Okay. I will speak out loud so you can hear me, Coach. Okay. Well, first of all, congratulations on another very good victory. And really, I got to say, Coach, that a lot of it, since really the Greeley Invitational Tournament, you guys have really shined. I mean, you've had some big performances, and I think back, it really started.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been
team
providing
effort going in as far as practice and so forth. But against Cheyenne, I really saw a great performance when taking on bigger teams. And you guys seem to shine. It doesn't matter if they're a fast team like the Lightning tonight or what we just saw in Fairview here just recently against a very big team. What do you attribute the success to?
Yeah, I agree with your analysis in terms of our flexibility. We don't play a lot of guys, obviously 6 guys, but we just have a lot of flexibility in that group of 6. Some guys who can play perimeter, post, can defend multiple positions, and frankly, just guys that play bigger than they are a little bit more physical and play aggressively. And so I think that's why we've had success against different kind of teams. And, obviously, chemistry-wise, the guys are doing great, and I think it shows for the most part on both ends of the floor. That helps our flexibility as well.
I think back to the Denver Broncos. This will be a little history lesson back here, but you think back to when the Broncos first won the Super Bowl, and they called it the Revenge Tour. And where I'm going with this is I look at the standings on West with the 5A conference. Since they've come in from the 4A Northern Conference, they were very successful there. But coming into the 5A, of course, it's a big transition with bigger teams. Now you look at 3-6, 2-6 against some of these teams that you're playing now, and you're blowing them out or beating, and you're very competitive against all these big teams. So as my analysis coming in, it's the cream finally coming to the crop here and really getting used to this bigger league. And a lot of it tonight that I saw was very good passing, very balanced scoring. I'm going to cover that in a second.
Okay. Yeah, there's no doubt that I think our group is experienced in kind of taking some lumps over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they've learned some lessons the hard way. We won, a few conference games last year, but definitely not where we wanted it to be. And this year we've definitely taken advantage of playing at home. I think we're 6 or 7-0 at home, and that always helps. But talent fluctuates regardless of the school, and I think for us this is a really good year. And for a few of the teams that have been really good or dominant in the past in this league, maybe graduated a few guys, but regardless, it's one of the best leagues in the state.
Oh, very much so.
Probably the third or fourth, in terms of 5A league. And so, an off night, it's going to be tough. But our guys have really taken to that. You said the word revenge. I think we're just out to prove that we're capable of being competitive in the league, and so far it's worked out well.
Well, as I looked at the scoring, and as you were walking up here, I was telling some of the scores tonight, and I saw with Connor Thompson, I'll just kind of go through it, balanced, double-digit scoring. Thompson with this is unofficial, of course, 19 points. Delacroix, who had 8 points, a good night for him. AJ had 13 points, 21 for Preston Marion, and Gillingham, who's always very solid, with 18 points. So we've seen in the past where Cordell has been over 20, but tonight you see a number of players in that double digit, and I attribute that to just some very unselfish play and very good passing tonight.
Absolutely. I would call it just maturity, just in terms of letting the ball find the open guy. Our team has been so much better at that this year. The ball just moves and finds the open guy, and that's why on different nights, different guys are scoring well. Tonight, a lot of guys did, just because, frankly, there wasn't a lot of defense in the game.
Right.
Either way,
that's entertaining.
We've been playing games more in the 50s and low 60s and holding teams down, but this is such a talented offensive team. Their guards shoot it well. They create. They were hard to guard tonight. We obviously weren't at our best defensively, so luckily a few shots fell, and we played really well as a team offensively. And in the second half, took advantage of a few openings and got some easy baskets. And so you saw, and then when they fouled at the end, some of the point totals grow. But I would call it maturity, just guys trusting each other. And when you have a team like that and the open guy gets a shot, you make more shots.
You hit it really well. I'm no coach. I don't sit from your perspective, but I noticed the team was just a little bit slow in that first quarter, and then all of a sudden, the execution got better, the heat got better. We saw some great passes. Thompson hitting Gillingham and he's very good at that. I've noticed you have several players that they keep their heads up after they get a rebound, and if somebody's streaking down court, they're hitting that open man and they're getting easy layups. And that's one of the strengths that I think I've seen with Greeley West is that transition.
Yeah, the transition, I think, actually comes from one of our assistant coaches. He gets all over them if they don't have their heads up, so they're well taught. But, as far as a slow start, I've kind of been expecting something like that along the way.
Sure.
We're in the middle of, I think it's a 9 or 10 game winning streak, and when you play 6 guys, I tell them that 1 or 2 guys isn't ready to play. It has a bigger effect when you only play that many guys. So, we didn't have our best energy tonight, but to give credit to Legacy, they score it really well, and offensively they're a tough team to guard. Just very impressed with the way our guys battled through in the second half and found a way to win, kind of going away.
Well, as we noticed, too, is I do my homework every time. You can see all these papers every time I come in here, and I'm talking about all kinds of things. But we noticed on the defensive side, Legacy came in with a number more on game per average steals-wise, and you guys handled the pressure as far as stealing, good ball handling. And I thought it was kind of interesting that to see Connor Thompson, who is a very good free thrower, especially towards the end, they kept fouling him, and that's a big mistake when you foul somebody like Connor Thompson. You have a good free throwing team.
Yeah, our guards have been spectacular this year. Andre and Connor, both of them, they handle pressure really well. They make free throws. They're confident, and they're not just trying to get the ball up the floor. They're trying to score. That's kind of their mentality. And Connor, he's worked on his free throwing so much in the last year. When they foul him, I feel pretty good about it. I think our team does, and he certainly didn't let us down tonight.
Well, we really enjoy watching Andre Cepeda. I call him the magic act. When he does these little cross steps and these no-look passes, and then he hits from outside with a three. It's got to be fun to watch him as a coach. And he's only a freshman. That's what blows me away. A lot of talent to come.
Yes, you hit it. He's very fun to watch, but he's not just a gimmick player. He does so much for us. I mean, he's the only guy we bring off the bench, so obviously we have a lot of confidence in him. And he's played for a freshman just wise beyond his years this year. He's had a couple big games, and I think he's going to have a couple more. And generally speaking, he's just been really solid for us. He makes open shots. That three at the end of the first half was, just a huge shot momentum-wise. And I can tell you, he does a lot of, in practice, he does some things that leaves the guys kind of shaking their head. And
I can imagine.
He's just naturally a talented player that's worked really hard. He doesn't back down from much, and he's been, coached well before we got him. So it's going to be fun to watch. For
I bet. I can imagine.
4 years.
Next week, we've got Fossil Ridge on Tuesday. Be there for that. We are traveling to Boulder, and we're going to do you in Boulder. We wanted to travel and do an away game with you guys. So Fossil Ridge, another good team, and then really you don't have slouch teams going down. Maybe, and I won't say there's weak teams, but there are teams with lesser, they haven't done so well in the league, Loveland being at the end. But you've got a couple of tough ones coming up that are good, consistent teams in Fossil Ridge and Boulder. What are your expectations there?
Fossil's been a
good
benchmark
scores there
in our league for quite a while now. Since they made a state championship finals run a few years ago, and it's just a winning program. They're well coached. They have a terrific player right now that is really hard to guard, and some good role players. And this is the meat of the league for us right here. And I'm just looking, Fossil and Boulder next week. Those are two teams that we're definitely, I think people expected to be right there at the end of our league schedule, and we got to play them both on the road.
Yeah.
So we're definitely looking forward to the challenge. Going in there with the kind of momentum we have, there's a lot of confidence for sure.
Yes.
And we're going to give it everything we got and see what happens.
Well, this team finds a way to win. That's the one thing, and I don't want to keep you too long. I know you got to get going here. But you find a way to win. You went against Frank Ryder last week. You did a great job. I commented many times when Darren Delacroix, for example, is one of those players that he'll do whatever it takes to help win. Sometimes he's hitting three-point shots. Sometimes he's hitting free throws. He makes good passes. He steals well. And in this case against Ryder the other night, you could see, even though Ryder scored 24 point, whatever he scored, he was muscling and making it very uncomfortable for Frank Ryder. And I anticipate, like we saw tonight, an adjustment, probably more adjustments. That's the strength of your team.
Yeah, Darren Delacroix does so much for us, and he is our, when we play a good big man or an oversized big kid in high school basketball, you have to have somebody who can physically hold his ground. and that's been Darren for us for 2 years.
Yeah.
And what he also does is guard really good perimeter players. He's just so versatile, very athletic, and he's so strong for his size. And the big kid from Fairview, Ryder, he's very improved. He didn't necessarily hurt us in post baskets, and he did a great job offensive rebounding, and that's tough for Darren when you're giving up 6-7 inches. But he didn't give up too much in the post. But that's a really good player, and he's done that for 2 years for us. We are so thankful for the effort that he gives every night, and it's always something different from him. He didn't shoot it that well tonight, but he has nights where he does, and I'm expecting a few coming up. So just a very complete player.
He makes it up in so many different ways if he's not shooting well. I mean, that's the nice thing. If he's not, he concentrates on other things, and he made a difference again here tonight, down low, intercepting balls just at the right time. So, Coach, again, congratulations on a good season so far. We look forward to more games. We'll be there. And, bring some players next time. We'll talk to some of your players as well.
Yeah, they'd love that. And to give you guys credit, the kids love these. They go home and watch them. And
good.
You guys, it's quality. You guys do a great job, and we sure appreciate you coming out to
Anytime.
a lot of our games because it's just it's been fun for us. So
it's a pleasure.
So much.
We enjoy it, and it's nice to see Greeley West basketball kind of back where it was a few years ago and in a much tougher league. So congratulations so far.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks.
Okay, it's Coach Klopfeld, ladies and gentlemen, who did a terrific job with the team tonight. And again, a very good effort by Greeley West as they go on to win this one. And we anticipate another good game Tuesday night. We won't be there for that one necessarily. We might change our minds if we can pull it off. That will be against Fossil Region Fort Collins, followed by the game in Boulder on Friday, which we will be at. So again, as we mentioned, the final score, Greeley West winning this one and winning by 14 points. It was 76-62. So for John Weeding on lead camera, Warren Ray producer, I'm Mike Ray bidding you a pleasant good evening from Greeley West High School. Good night.